Hello, everyone, and welcome to another week of Insights with Soularis, where I'm your host, Jennifer, and I have been a tarot reader for well over 10 years now. And I also am certified in a whole multitude of things from astrology, numerology, and over a half dozen or more different healing methods as well. But regardless of that and all of my scattered hobbies and interests, I always come back to say I am simply a channel of spirit and I bring messages and healing for those who find me. And as we are talking about messages, I always come out with a message for the collective before we get into our caller. And it seems like this is a very good week for teamwork for the collective. So, you and your group, particularly around your career and your workplace, there seems to be more harmony coming in. Um, and so for other people, I do see you connecting with particularly two other people and kind of a fun, happy way. You may be brainstorming together, or you may be doing some type of planning or wanting to launch something, whatever that may be. There's a lot of harmony and some really good opportunities available. Whether that's going to bring you joy or financial opportunities is going to be different for each person because it is collective. But it's such a wonderful feeling to see these cards, especially since the last couple of weeks has been kind of heavy as far as the energy goes. So it seems like over the next week, you're going to be nurturing yourself and your loved ones around you. Particularly also if you have a fur baby or a pet that you really enjoy. Um, they just want a little extra attention. I am seeing like this black and white cat if there's somebody who's listening and they're like kind of pawing at their food bowl saying, "Hey, come fill this food bowl," even though there's food in it. I can see a little bit of the bottom. So there's a couple of you that have pets who are really wanting attention. That's just a little note. And so enjoy the rest of our week. It looks like it's really going to be fun. And so we're going to jump into the caller tonight. And we have Tiffany from Canada. Hello, Tiffany.
Hello,
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. I'm excited to have you tonight. So, what type of questions do you have?
Sorry, is this for the pet readings?
Oh, any type of reading that you want. It was just
Okay.
pets coming in for the collective.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, anything from I guess in the
Okay,
I don't know.
absolutely.
It,
We can start
yeah,
out
I
with
really have nothing in particular.
Oh, that's completely fine. We can just go ahead and jump in. And if anything is capturing your attention where you say, I want to know more about that, then we can step forward. So I immediately am getting the number five, such as it seems like a completion of some type, where it's some type of fifth anniversary, whether that is with your marriage or someone going to school or something along that line. Is there any type of fifth anniversary coming up for you?
No, not no,
Not that you're aware of?
Mm,
Okay. Well,
no, not that I can think of.
okay, that's fine. We'll put that to the side and see if that comes out any other way. But it does seem like
Mhm.
you may be coming up in a way of where you have been waiting for financial news or wanting to move forward in like new study. Because I see like this beginning stages of a new opportunity trying to unfold for you, but it's also not fully apparent because there is some like negative thoughts, fear-based thoughts, which tend to come out when we're in a transition period. Are you waiting on any type of
Mhm.
news, Tiffany?
Well, actually, yeah, I did join a company, and yeah, but I'm still transitioning, so not really sure if
Okay.
it was the best or not sure, but I'm liking everything. So
Okay. Yeah. So it seems like as this is unfolding, all right, whenever you transition, there is that learning curve period, and there's also a period where you have to be patient with yourself and with everyone around you because you're learning. Remember that this is fear-based, and you have done this before, even if it is particularly new. You are a strong, capable individual. And while you may be overwhelmed with all these different options, not quite sure how to make some decisions, don't procrastinate. You have the tools to dig into that inner string, to release harsh judgments on what's going on, and to move forward with clarity. Okay. So you have a lot of leadership energy, and it doesn't feel like you're fully embracing that yet. And this is giving you permission. Yeah, go and ask those questions, be direct and be bold, because you have that natural leadership tendency.
Okay. Hmm. So uh, my choice of going there was a good choice, or
Yes, but it's still unfolding. And when I'm
okay.
saying it's unfolding, it's also going to change a lot in your personal life as well. Do you have any children, particularly a young girl?
Yes, I have actually three.
Okay. So
I
I
have
am
my daughter,
seeing,
yeah, and two sixes.
okay, fantastic. So I am particularly seeing one girl which you're connecting with on a deeper level, and it does have some influence with your job. But with this, the way it's unfolding is going to be renewal not only for yourself but for your family, and it is going to create more harmony, but it's in the beginning stages. It still has to unfold, because I'm looking at this card here. We have this beautiful woman, and she has conquered this lion, and she's riding the lion with a shield and a sword. It's a beautiful tarot deck, and there's a rainbow in the back. So what that is telling me is that you are still in this jungle, you are still shifting and trying to find that path. Um, but the clarity is waiting for you, and you're going straight to that clarity. It's just you have to release a couple of things and allow this transition to take place in order for you to um it seems like almost like you need to connect emotionally with a new position, this new role, in order to unlock your inner strength again and to help release those fears. Um, have
Okay.
you have you had any emotional ties yet? Have you talked to any of your coworkers or started building those colleague relationships, or even be like, yeah, I'm proud to work here?
Um, yes, I have. Just
Okay.
I kind of have been a stay-at-home mom for a long time, so it's just hard to reconnect with people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's also completely understandable. And
Mhm.
also, it's also a reminder, okay, there's going to be some fears that come up, particularly around the role changes. So, of course, like being a stay-at-home mom and then going back into the workforce, there's going to be mixed emotions. And so, like, on one side, like you are reevaluating all of things, and there is going to be a lot of inner shifts for you. So what I'm seeing is that you may feel at times you start neglecting some of what you've been doing in the family. And that could be like, oh, I wasn't able to help my daughter and my other children with their homework this day, or like, oh no, I forgot that this important detail, and I was too tired to hear the story about what happened in gym class today. There's a couple of shifts that will be happening. And but what is important to know is that you are actually strengthening independence for yourself and your children. So you're still going to be absolutely connected, but it is going to shift and change into a new way. And by doing this, you are creating more of an emotional capacity for yourself. And I know that may seem a little counterintuitive, like, oh, I'm not giving the same effort how I used to, but the way that you will be shifting and changing, while you may not have as much time to fully focus on the household or the children, the time you do spend is going to be, in a way, more meaningful. And I know that doesn't make may not make full sense, but when it comes to it, you are going to be dealing with a lot of competing goals and conflicts. Of course, that's also gonna be siblings may start fighting a little bit more over the past couple of weeks or in the next couple of months. You may see a little bit more arguments within the family, but if you continue on and you work with building your connections, um, reestablishing yourself, you are going to do wonderful at both still having that harmonious home life with a fulfilling career life. It is going to
Okay,
take a little
that's fine.
time to find that balance. So,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not a super confident person, so I'm working on
but
it.
yeah, and continue to work on that because you have natural leadership abilities. Like when you know what to do, people listen to you because when you like have that clarity, you're like, okay, this is what needs to be done. Let's move forward. And it's just about getting you to that point where you're comfortable in your position, where you have that experience. You're like, oh, I know what to do. That is like when you're driving a car and then you're not even paying attention to the road because you've done it 100 times, kind of autopilot. Um, you have a lot of leadership abilities that have not been fully tapped in yet. And so allow yourself to explore that because you are able to walk away and enter new aspects of yourself as well. And if you're comfortable not being in the limelight or being in a leadership, if you really just like, okay, I like this position, that's fully okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can channel that inner strength and that confidence into clearing your workload. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, it does. It does
Okay.
completely. Yep.
All right. So
Perfect.
I'm gonna
Well,
get
thank
yeah, I'm just going to get another last quick message for you as we got a couple of seconds. There is a lot more that's going on that you do not see on the surface. This is going to be within your home and it's going to be within your new workplace. That's okay. You are collecting the information, and it's important that you are yourself and you be yourself within this new workplace. And you will be shifting into a new version of yourself in the home. So be gentle with yourself. You are moving, you are growing. We grow constantly throughout our lifetimes, and this is a new transition for you. So try not to get frustrated. Know that you are able to focus. You can communicate clearly and be a leader and have that visionary for your workplace and your home. So don't be afraid to ask for help and advice in the workplace. You are creating an incredible family unit as you're moving forward, and it is going to shift, but ultimately that shift is going to be just wonderful for you and your family.